to the show, everyone. As you all know, that I really love to talk about everybody else but me, always. But on this show, that's what we're doing to everybody out there through the radio here. And, you know, I want to also thank all of my listeners who have been listening for the longest time. I've been here 18 years doing this in the same spot. We're live on Facebook too, so hi to everybody out there. Like us and follow us. We're going to share the show later on. So, my first guest is Matt Christensen, and he is a certified legal document preparer. And I want you to tell everybody, first of all, welcome back to the show. You were here one time and now you're back, and so thank you for that. But I want you to tell everybody first a little bit about yourself, okay, what you do and what makes you so different, because legal document preparer, okay, but you are certified, and let's talk about that.
Absolutely.
So get up on the mic so everybody can hear you.
Okay, how's that?
That's better.
Okay. My name's Matthew Christensen. I'm an Arizona State Certified Legal Document Preparer. My certification is through the State Supreme Court. What that allows me to do is prepare legal documents without needing to go have an attorney overseeing.
So you can do what sort of an attorney can do, right? But it's actually probably less money.
Yes.
Right.
Absolutely.
And what else? When you go and prepare a document, okay, what sort of things that would happen once you do that? Do you file it as well? I mean, let's talk about that, because there's people that don't do that. So I want to see what you do.
Okay, so I set up my business model with a flat fee in mind. So that includes creating the document, filing the document, paying the filing fees, and then following up. If there's other things that need to be done, service, or other things like that, I take care of that as well.
And what's really cool is you focus on a certain area, which is estate plans, right? And I want you to tell everybody, you have a new website. I'm so excited. Thank you for telling everybody that, and for doing that for me, because the other one was kind of hard, right?
Yes.
So let's hear what the new one is.
Okay, so my new website is AZestateplanz, and that's plans with a Z.com.
I love it. And it's so much easier. So what is the first thing that somebody should think about when they're getting an estate plan, and how important is it for them to have one?
Okay, I've got a friend that does presentations, and part of his presentation is estate planning. And I like his analogy. He says there's 3 estate plans out there, or 3 ways to deal with your estate. One is the no plan. That's where you don't do anything. And that means that you have to go to probate, and the court determines who's in charge of the estate, and there's a whole big process that has to be done. The second one is what he refers to as the government plan. So that is, you do a will, and then with the will, it still has to go to probate. And the court gets involved in it, and there's a lot of accounting that has to be sent back to the state, you doing this through the probate system. And then the third is your plan. That's where you sit down and you say, this is what I want to do with my estate. And usually what we recommend is that people do a trust, because that avoids probate completely. The trustee is able to take the assets of the trust, distribute them exactly how the trustee wants them, and from that point on, it's fairly easy. My mother-in-law passed, and she had a trust, and I was not familiar with trust when she passed, but my wife ended up being the trustee, and the process was so simple compared to probate. It was unbelievable.
Well, let me just tell you, my ex-mother-in-law just passed, just last week. And I want you to know that she had an estate plan, she had the will, she had the trust, everything. And you know, whatever you think when you do something, you think it's right. She kept and said, oh, it's all done, don't worry about it. There was a lot that wasn't done, okay? And I know if she knew, I'm sorry, Karen, but she'd be rolling over in her grave, honestly.
Absolutely.
The first thing is that she said that her cremation was paid, and it wasn't. So what she paid for, what she thought she paid for years ago, that long ago, which was probably like $25,
Yeah.
and I was just saying that to be funny, is now
Mhm.
$5,000,
Yes.
where she wanted to be. So that's really bad. So how often should somebody look at their estate plans and have them looked at?
I tell people, first off, I don't believe in amending the estate plan, you know, once a year or twice a year or whatever. It's when you have a major change in your life, is when you need to go back and take a look at that plan and say, is this exactly what I want to do? So putting a time frame on is, I would say, review your plan every 2 years.
Mhm.
But once you have a major life change, you get divorced, you know, one of your children passes, or one of your children makes you mad and you decide to take them out of your estate, that's when you need to do the changes.
I'm just gonna say this to everybody out there, because do you do second opinions?
I do reviews, yes.
Right, a review, okay, because I also have an estate plan, a will, right? And I looked at it after, I don't know how many, maybe a couple of years, I don't remember. And there was like 5 or 6 things that were different that I had to change. And there's one thing that I say about people, we don't remember to do that, that's the problem. You know, we don't think about that. But let me tell you something, folks, you really do have to check them out. So I'd get them out, I'd dust them off, and I would take a look at them. And if there's changes, then you can have him come to you. You're mobile,
I'm mobile, and I have an office that I have.
and you work valley-wide, and you're A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. His phone number is 480-933-3131. You can check him out on his new website. It is AZestateplanz with a Z.com. So before we go to a break, everybody over 18, I think, should have some sort of a will. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I think once you become at the age of majority, absolutely. People, I mean, just look at how many car wrecks are out there. Yeah, that's the example I use all the time, is that's one of the most dangerous places for people to be, people getting car wrecks. And the other part of the estate plan that we haven't mentioned, but I wanted to get into, is durable powers of attorney.
Okay.
So for your health and for your finances, this allows that if you are in a coma or are unable to make decisions for yourself, it appoints somebody else to make those decisions for you, who's familiar with what you want.
Right, a lot of people think it's just about the money. Well, I don't have any money, so I don't need to. Or I don't have children, I don't really need to do that. But it's not, because God, like you said, God forbid that you're incapacitated, right? I mean, you want things that you want to be done. What things, God forbid, if they happen to you, and I hope they don't, but if you don't have a durable power of attorney, and I mean, I say this a lot on the show, because it affects other things as well today, but if you cannot call Amazon without proving who you are, you know what it's like if you don't have a durable power of attorney?
Absolutely.
And I'm seeing it happen. I'm seeing it played out right now, and it is awful, folks. It really is. And so everybody should, especially if you're over the age of 18, having that durable power of attorney, it really means you really should have that for sure. Also, you know, I will tell you too, when I did my estate plan a long time ago, that I felt better. I felt like that lift off to your shoulder. I felt like I did something good, right? So call him. His phone number is 480-933-3131. It's AZestateplanz with a Z.com. Hang tight, we'll be back in just a minute. Okay, we're gonna still talking here because we're still live in this room. We're not live out there, but we're live on Facebook, okay? So how did you get into doing this?
I was a police officer for 30 years.
Thank you for your service.
And once I retired, I thought I would just kick back and enjoy life. I realized that I'm not that kind of guy. I couldn't do enough fishing, and I couldn't afford vacations enough. So I looked at something that in the past I was good at, and that was creating legal documents. I did search warrants, and just a ton of other legal documents. And I was good at it. So I decided to go ahead and get my paralegal certification, and then go further and get my certification with the Supreme Court, so I can help people.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. And you are mobile, which makes that nice, right? And,
Yes.
or they can come to you, right?
Yes.
So, and where is your office, at?
My office is located at 3100 West Ray Road, Chandler, Arizona, 85226.
So it's in Chandler?
Suite 201.
Okay, well, that's perfect. I'm gonna say all that information for you. I won't say the address because it's too long.
Right.
But, either mobile or they can come to your office.
And it's by appointment only.
Yeah. Now, you had the last time that you did, a little bit of money off on, did you wanna still do that again today, or?
Oh,
not?
I absolutely do.
Okay, we'll do that. Okay. I gotcha. So what is your favorite thing about what you do?
Watching the relief on people's faces when I get everything done and get it through court.
Yeah.
I'm working on a case right now with just a wonderful lady. Her husband passed, but I was able to gently take her through the probate documents, get those submitted, and we're moving on, and things are going well with her.
So did the husband already have a will or no?
He had a trust,
He did have some.
yes,
That's good.
he had it all put in place.
Have you met people who have somebody in their family, their loved one pass away, where they didn't have anything, right? And now they say, oh my God, I need to have that
I get those calls all the time.
all the time?
Yeah, my mom died, and we don't know what to do. She's got her house, all paid for. She's got, significant amount of assets. And, what do we do?
Yeah,
So
We're
then we
gonna
gotta
talk
walk
about
in
that.
and start from scratch.
here we go. So welcome back, everyone. We're gonna open up the lines to the audience for everyone to get $50 off an estate plan. And so you can call throughout the rest of the show for it. And our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. And everybody listening, I don't care who you are, what you are, if you do not have an estate plan, you really should. And what's nice about Matthew is that he comes to you if you need, or you can go to his office. So he's mobile, his office is in Chandler, and you can also call him. He does free consultations for everyone. He is valley-wide. His phone number is 480-933-3131. The website is AZestateplanz.com. And we're gonna open up the lines for everyone to call throughout the rest of the show, because you know what? It's awesome. If that isn't an incentive, listen to this. This is gonna make you think. Whether it's you or someone that you know, tell them about it. Because I asked you at the break, we always talk to Facebook land when we're on a 30-minute one, it's a little bit different. And, I asked you, I said, do you ever get calls from people who, they'll say their husband passed away, they didn't have a will, they didn't have anything in place, and oh my God, I have to have that. And what did you say?
Well, yeah, I get these calls all the time.
Mm-hmm.
People don't even do a will, and then we have to take the family through the probate process. And the more people that are in the family, the more involved the process becomes. I've had cases where somebody came in and said, yeah, my mom passed and I need to do something, I don't know what I need to do. So we take them through informal probate, which requires a lot of documentation to show who's who and who gets what. And then the court has to approve it.
And you help them through that.
Yes, I do.
That's awesome. So not only do you do these prepared documents, and we're talking about estate plans right now, but you can also help them if they don't have
Yes.
a document, which is awesome. So they can call you for that too. I think that's terrific. And so the other thing that I wanted to know is the other documents that you might also prepare, because we're talking about estate plans today, but you do others as well. What do you do?
I actually do the full gambit. My favorite things to do are estate plans. I enjoy helping people. I actually got into this when my father was passing. Yeah, the person that they got to do this drove, I want to say drove my mother crazy, but that's not a far drop.
Was it worse?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
So, basically, you need to have confidence when you're doing this. You need to know what you're doing, and you need to be prompt in it. And that's one of the things I try my best to do, from start to finish. My estate plans usually take about 2 weeks. The other thing that I'm pretty proud of is I've got a price point that is, some people tell me that I'm pricing myself way too low, but my full estate plan, including a trust and including filing with the recorder's office to get the house put into the trust, is $675.
That's a really good price. And today, we've got our lines open here for everyone to get $50 off of that.
Correct.
So our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. That is for the estate plan, both the estate plan and the trust as well?
The estate plan consists of, for a married couple, a trust, 2 pour-over wills, which are the wills that say, when I pass, take everything and put it into the trust that's not listed in the trust. 2 durable powers of attorney for finance, 2 durable powers of attorney for healthcare, and 2 durable powers of, or not durable powers of attorney, 2 advanced directives, so that if you're incapacitated and terminal, you can tell people how much effort you want in keeping you alive.
All of that for $675. That's terrific. That is a great price, folks. And you're getting $50 off by calling here today. And I'm going to let everyone call throughout the rest of the show. If you don't do this, they're crazy. The number is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. You get to call throughout the rest of the show for this. He is a certified legal document preparer, and his website is AZestateplanz with the Z.com. And here's his phone number. It's 480-933-3131. He is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. He is valley-wide. He does free consultations, and his prices are incredibly affordable. $675 for a complete, I'm going to say that because I can't say all what you said, will.
Estate plan.
Estate plan, say it that way, estate plan. And if today, you're getting $50 off of that too. So 602-277-5369, and I'm gonna let everyone call throughout the rest of the show. And that, yeah, go ahead.
I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that I also give veterans discounts.
Okay, veterans discounts too?
Yes, ma'am.
That's very nice of you, and also because you also served, so thank you for your service as well. And so, I mean, I think what's really great is that what you do is you just want to give. That's what I'm hearing from you, is that you want to make sure that it is an easy process, that it doesn't make anyone crazy, right?
Absolutely.
And that it can, believe me, it can. And then on top of everything, this is a complete estate plan that he files as well. And again, if you don't have one when something happens, he's going to help you with that as well. So, I mean, this is a guy that's going to help you through each step of the way. And again, we've got our lines open here for you getting $50 off of the estate plan, which the estate plan in whole is $600. I'm saying I don't normally do this. Is $675, and you're going to get $50 off of that. So 602-277-5369. So go back to my question of the other types of documents that you also prepare. Everything? Any kind?
Any kind that I feel that I'm competent in. So I do divorces, I do conservatorships, guardianships, probate cases. I do child custody. Yeah, I've got a fairly wide net that I throw.
So why should people then come to someone like you as opposed to going to an attorney who, you know, a lot of people think they need to go to an attorney for this?
Okay, so it depends, like in family law, it's basically a math problem. When you're getting divorced, the court has a spreadsheet that they take and look to divide assets, as far as who gets the children when. It's pretty simple, and it's straight, it's the same one the attorneys have to use. So there's no need to pay that extra money for the attorney, when I can do the same
If you
prep
have a
work.
friendly divorce, I should say that,
Yes.
okay?
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
if you don't, it's
Well,
different.
if you don't, I've got several attorneys I refer you to.
Okay,
Excuse me.
and go get that water and I'm gonna give out your information. So, you know, here's what it is. When it comes to, needing an attorney, not always do you need that. And I think that's really important that people understand that you have the certification to be able to do that just like an attorney would, really?
I have the certification to prepare the documents and submit them to the court, yeah.
That's right, and so sometimes it really just doesn't matter, especially if something is a simple, easy divorce. So his phone number is 480-933-3131. Today we're talking about estate plans because that you said is your favorite thing to do, but also most people need them and a lot of people don't have them.
Correct.
Right, and when you don't have one, I'm telling you now, I'm seeing it happen right now, even though she had one, and believe me, they have a lot of money, big money, and there's also, stepchildren
Right.
that are in other states that I'm seeing this now, what's happening, who are getting now involved, and now that attorneys are involved
Absolutely.
now, and it's getting messy.
Yes.
You know, and so that's, you should never have that. You should get what you want, and God forbid you do get in a car accident, right? And you're incapacitated, the durable power of attorney is the number one piece of paper everybody should have.
Absolutely. The healthcare one is absolutely necessary. The financial one lets people take care of your finances if you're incapacitated. It makes life very, very easy for anybody that's trying to care for you.
Right, what are your final words for everybody out there?
I live by the golden rule, and I run my business by the golden rule. So please get prepared, get your plan done, and have a great life.
His estate plans are $675, and today you're getting $50 off that. Our number here is 602-2775-369. His website is AZestateplanz.com. Call in here at 602-277-5369.